Good morning, everybody. Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Groundhog's Day, February 2nd. February 2nd, 2020. It's like 02022020. It's pretty cool. So, good morning. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this morning. My name is Tiffany Almeida, and I'm with Pretty and Paper Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I do this every Sunday. You will find me here in my studio playing with new product and showing you guys all the fun that I have. I'm using the some special someone stamp set and the coordinating dies that go with it. The dies are special day dies. And these dies are not in the catalog. You're going to look in the catalog and you're not going to see them there because Stampin' Up! Made an out of publication announcement. They're calling it coordination product release. And so basically it's an out of publication product release. It's good from February 4th through March 31st, but it's only while supplies last. So I want to stress that to you guys. If there's something you absolutely want from this list, do not wait. Order it right away because I am guaranteeing you things are going to sell out. There's already stuff in the Sale-A-Bration catalog that are sold out. For sure, I know that the kerchief card kit is sold out. So just be really mindful of that and be thoughtful when you're placing those orders. Just make sure you get what you want and don't miss out. Okay, so I'm going to show you, this is a little publication of the coordinating products. The video or the pictures are really hard to see, but there are 5 sets of dies that coordinate with Stampin' Up! Products and then 1 pack of paper. So we have the Nature's Thought dies. They coordinate with one of the stamp sets in the mini catalog. And then the ones I'm using today are the Special Day dies. Now we did find out that these dies are carrying over into the annual catalog, the next year's annual catalog, which means I'm hoping that the stamp set will also carry over. Then the other one is the Ladybug dies, which you have to have, which is so awesome to go with that Ladybug stamp set. And then this one I don't have yet, the Sending Flowers dies. Can you guys see that? Sending Flowers dies is super, super cute. I saw Erica make some cute things with it. I just don't own the stamp set or that die yet. I'll get it. I'm definitely going to get it in February. And then the birthday dies coordinate with the cake. This is a Sale-A-Bration item, the stamp set, the cake stamp set. It cuts out the cake, it cuts out the flowers, it makes a cake stand. It's really, really cool. I'll be playing with that shortly. You guys will be seeing me do some stuff with that. And then probably my favorite is the Pleased as Punch designer series paper. Now we have a bunch of new punches. We have a tulip punch, we have an umbrella punch, we have a heart punch, and we have that little flower that I just gave away. So this paper coordinates with all 4 of those punches, and you can punch the images directly out of the paper, and it's just the most adorable paper. I have a feeling, and I think Erica mentioned the same thing, this stuff is going to sell out. So I'll be stocking up on that come February 4th. So as demonstrators, we get to order these things right now. So if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that's one of the perks is you get access to the product early. If you're a customer only, then you can have access starting February 4th. So I got to order 1 pack. Everybody got to order 1 pack if they wanted to. And you still can if you're a demonstrator. You can still order 1, but then it's available to everybody. And I believe there is no limit starting February 4th. Okay, so that's why I'm playing with this special someone because I love it. All right, enough chit chat, you guys. Let's show you guys the projects that we're making today. So, okay, when I saw this stamp set and I thought these little critters were so cute, but I felt like they needed a little buddy, right? They needed they needed to be in pairs. And so I busted out with the mirroring technique so that they could have a partner. So the first one is our little raccoon here. And I am going to tell you guys this sentiment, this balloon is special. It's filled with helium. I just love that sentiment. Those little balloons and the dies, they cut out the string of the balloon. They cut out the balloon. They even cut out the raccoon. I just absolutely love the dies. So I made this cutie little raccoon. So if you guys don't know about the mirroring technique, I can't wait to show you. It's just so much fun. All right. Project number 2 is our adorable little raccoon, as my mom would call him. He's a trash panda. If you are familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy, Little Rocket, the raccoon. So this is a fun one. Again, it's going to be the exact same process with the mirroring image, only this time we're not going to cut him out. So we have to be a little bit more mindful of where we place it. So, and then, I think it was Deborah that mentioned she loved the color combo. And, you know, things happen for a reason. And I say that because the reason that my raccoons turned out gray and then I ended up using a gray background was because I made a mistake. I stamped my raccoons in StazOn and then tried to color them in with crumb cake blends. And when you do that, StazOn does not work like Memento Black does, and it runs. And so it started to blend the black with the brown and turned into this gray color. And hey, I went with it. I was like, all right, cool, they're great panda. So I'm going to make that same mistake on purpose this time. I'm going to stamp the raccoon in StazOn. It's a trash panda. Have you guys not heard trash panda? You know, they get in your trash and stuff like that. All right, so the first raccoon, again, we're just going to stamp like normal. And I'm going to use the StazOn black ink. Now, with the StazOn, you really have to get a nice black image. So this is good. So then I'm going to take that off and I'm going to stamp this image again. And I'm going to show you, this is a, actually, how do I want to do this? Yeah, okay. So then we're going to stamp the raccoon again, but on the silicone sheet. I always psych myself out with this technique. I'm always like second guessing myself. Does anyone else do that? Okay. Now, the way that I did this, because I wanted to line up the silicone sheet where it needed to go, is I put my raccoon paper down and I turned my silicone sheet around and I lined him up where I felt like he needed to be. And then I just transferred the image by pressing down. Now you want to kind of prevent the rubbing because rubbing will smear the black ink, but you just kind of want to push down the image. And I just kind of lift up and make sure I've got a nice transfer, and that looks good to me. So that's another way of doing that exact same thing. And I don't have to worry about stamping the backside because I'm not going to be die cutting them out. So hopefully that made sense. Now before this all dries, I'm going to take my StazOn cleaner and just pass it over the mat and on my stamp. You just want to make sure you get that StazOn cleaned off really quick. Okay, Rhonda, I'm not the only one. Melissa, I'm not the only one. Okay, good. So, sometimes things happen by accident that work out really, really well. And that's why I believe in the Bob Ross philosophy of there's no such thing as mistakes in crafting and only happy accidents, because my little gray raccoon was a happy accident. All right, so now I can set this aside. So we have our cute little raccoons. Let's go ahead and color him. So remember, I took that crumb cake and I started coloring, and it just started bleeding the ink. And I let it. And it's not bleeding as much this time, and I bet you it's because I waited longer and some of the ink probably started to dry. Because I think when StazOn dries, He's so cute. These little raccoons are so cute. It's hard to shade when they have a lot of fur like this, but you can try. So fun. All right, so then we'll do the next one. You know, it's so funny. Facebook is cruel. When you go live, things don't happen like they happen in real life. And so I'm trying to prove this point of this blends smearing the stays on. And look, it's not smearing the stays on. It's actually staying very brown. So go figure. I don't know. I quit. I quit. Oh boy. I should be happy that it's not running, but I wanted to show you my happy mistake, but no, not this time. All right, the other thing I did was I just kind of shaded down here at their feet to kind of give it like they were on something. Okay. Now that they're all colored in, they're so cute. I used my new favorite dies. These are the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and they are stinking awesome. They are stitched and scalloped rectangles, which coordinate with our stitched rectangle dies. And then we have these really fun labels that are all stitched. So I have just been using the heck out of these lately. But I went ahead and I cut out my cute little raccoon, so we'll do that. But before I do that, I also want to cut out my balloon and my stem as well, these two little guys here. So, let's see, where did I put my white piece of paper? Here's my scrap. I got my balloons. I went ahead and just put my stem and the outline of the balloon on one block. I'll just stamp those in black, and then I'll stamp the inside of my balloon. I used Coastal Cabana. That's the color I used for the inside. Even though this paper is Pool Party, the Coastal Cabana balloon just worked. It was just a little bit brighter than the Pool Party. Pool Party is kind of a darker ink. It's kind of a muddier, darker ink. And the other thing I did was I cut this impression in the Pool Party cardstock, and that is this little die that comes in the Poppy Moments dies, and it's just this little flower impression that cuts out. So we're going to also do that in the Pool Party. So we're going to just cut the corner right here. Oh, I did it backwards. That's why. I cut this side here, and then I flipped it over and used this side. So that's what we'll do. We'll cut here, and then we'll flip it over and use it. Okay, so doing our blacks, our balloon string and the balloon outline. And then Coastal Cabana for the balloon itself. And then I did add some Wink of Stella to my balloon because I just like a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of bling. I love this balloon stamp. I really like that it adds the little shiny part. So the little shiny part of a balloon. I love that little detail to it. I don't like when balloons are solid like that. When I color a balloon, I always leave a little white spot so it looks like it's reflective. Okay. So the dies for the balloon and the stem are here. These two little guys. So we should be able to cut everything out in 1 or 2 goes. So let's see. Okay, so now we have our little piece. So now we have all the pieces we need to put our card together. So we have this is basic gray, again, standard size, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. The Pool Party is 4 by 5 1/4. I am just going to put some liquid glue on the back side and glue it down. These raccoons are just so cute. And like I said, the sentiment about the helium, this balloon special because it's filled with helium, I love that sentiment. So cute. Again, this is a get well card, get well soon card, but it could make a really cute Valentine. You could also say this balloon is special because it's filled with love and it's a little heart balloon. So you could change the helium out and you could just mask that off and then put love. Another little Valentine idea. Could be a pair of trash pandas. Okay. So I just put dimensionals on the back of this little thing. Put that in the center there. I'm going to put liquid glue at the back of my balloon stem. The raccoon with the string between them. So there's our little raccoon. He's holding his little balloon. I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of the balloon. And this one's just a little bit higher up than my other one, but that's okay. It's super cute. Ah, so cute. And then, of course, like I said, I did a little Wink of Stella on the balloon. Just made a little sparkle. Okay, last thing is to just do our little sentiment. So I have a piece of Pool Party that we're just going to stamp. This balloon is special. I'm just going to stamp it down here because all I want is just to cut it out. Just a straight line. That's all I need. And please excuse my rough looking nail polish. It is time for me to switch it out, but I have not had the time. So there is our little sentiment there. So then I'm going to stamp the sentiment and stamp the balloon on the inside. So this is my original. See the little sentiment on the inside? So it just says it's filled with helium. Helium. And then I don't know why I'm closing it. And then I did the stem. And then I did the little outline of the heart. And then we got to do the inside of the heart with the Coastal Cabana. So cute. Oh, I can't see. I gotta move it. Oh, I didn't line it up very good, but that's okay. Adorable. And then we can just glue that down. On the inside. So if I were going to make this a Valentine card, I'd fill it up with a bunch of heart balloons like overlapping each other and just like filled with love. Get it? Filled with love. So cute. Anyways, that is card number 2. I just love it. I love that cute little trash panda. So I hope I have helped you fall in love with this stamp set and the dies. And I hope that if you're a demonstrator, you already own the dies. And if you're not a demonstrator, you get them on February 4th. And I believe that if you wanted to buy the starter kit and get the dies today, you could do that before February 4th. And it can be part of your starter kit. The starter kit is an amazing deal right now, you guys. It is $99, but you get $125 in anything that you want. Anything. Except Sale-A-Bration items. And then you also get a free stamp set of your choice of any cost in any one of the 2 catalogs, the mini or the annual. So any stamp set. So think of the most expensive stamp set or think of something you've always wanted. You get that for free. And you get a cute little mini trimmer. You get a pack of designer series paper and a 20% discount all the way through July. Amazing, right? Okay. That's it. Oh, and you get free access to my Pretty AF if you buy the starter kit from me too. So no $15 subscription to see all the cuteness. You get it for free. Thank you guys so much for a fabulous Sunday. You guys make it special. Have a wonderful, happy Super Bowl Sunday and a happy Groundhog's Day. And we will see you guys next week, okay? Bye. Love you guys.